Let's just start you off. Deep breath in. I'm going to take it a bit slower today because it's just you and me and I can just really have a look what's going on. Deep breath in, arms up, reach up. Deep breath in, exhale, inhale, exhale. We're going to take it back. Big circles. Open out through your chest, squeezing back. Deep breath in and exhale. How was Gemma's? Was it fun? Kate said it was really fun. Okay, from here we're just going to go heel to bum. I actually can't hear you. Heel to bum. So just warming up through those legs. Bring that heel to your bum. A little bounce here. Because again, we're not doing jumping this session, but a little bounce here just to get our bodies moving for 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Reach up and across and stretch. Up and across. This is where we open out. We stretch through our sides. We haven't stretched since yesterday. Up, reach up for 5, 4, 3, and 2, and 1. From here, we cross our body. Abs are sucked in nice and tight. At this point, I want you to focus on sucking your belly button into your spine. Reach and stretch for 5, 4, for 3, for 2, for 1. Roll those shoulders back. Legs are narrow, so a narrow stance, shoulder width, and we drive down into warm-up squats for 1. Push your bum back. Focus on using your heels, so your toes, you should be able to wiggle your toes. So it's really squeezing it as much as you can into your bum. And 5 more here. Drop for 5 and squeeze. Drop for 4 and squeeze at the top. So really focus. Drop for 3. I love your jumper, Lois. Drop for 2 and squeeze. Last one here. Bum back. Drop and come up. Let's step to one side of our mat. Shoulders down, chest height. And we're going to step into a side lunge. And then just come back to center for 5. Step for 4 and back to center. Step for 3 and back to center. Step for 2. Back to center. Last one here. Step, back to center. Jump over to the other side of your mat and let's go into the other side. So we step for 1 and back to center. We step for 2 and drive back. We step for 3, drive back. Stepping for 4, drive back. Step for 5, good, and back into your center. From here, just down into a squat as deep as you can and we pulse for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, bum back, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come up, shake it out, grab your weights. Now we're going straight in. So for this first section, for the arm section, I'll always recommend doing light weights, but it's up to you. You can sometimes go heavier. Yeah, perfect. But if you want to do, I'll tell you when we'll go heavier. What have you got there? They're your 2s, and you've also got 3s, right? So when we do the legs, when we do the legs, go into 3s. Okay, for now, let's stay with the 2s. And even with the 2s, these are quite hard. Okay, so shoulders down, chest nice and high. We're going to just start off with alternating punching forward. So for 1, 2, 3, good. 4, a little bounce. 5, 6, 7, and 8. Both arms drive forward now for 1, 2, 3, good. 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And corners. 1, 2, good. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Right side only. Drops down, pushes up. Drops down, drive up. Good. For 10. Push up, nice and long. For 9. Push up, drop down for 8. Push up, drop down for 7. Push up, drop down for 6. Drive up, drop down for 5. Drive up, drop down for 4. Squeeze up, drop down for 3. Squeeze, drop down for 2. Squeeze, drop down for 1. Squeeze up, dumbbell stops here, and we pulse up for 10, 9, 8, 7, good. 6, it's almost coming. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Left side, drop down with your left. We drop and drive for 1. We drop and drive for 2. Drop and drive for 3. We drop and drive for 4. We drop. Good. Hey, drive for 5. Drop, drive for 6. We drop and drive for 7. Almost there for 8. 2 more here. In 9. Last one here. In 10. We pulse up. We stop here. We pulse for 1, 2, 3, good, 4, keep going, 5, 6, good, 7 and 8. Both arms come out to here. Abs are nice and tight. We come in for 1, out, good. In for 2 and out. You'll get a breather in a sec. In for 3 and out. In for 4 and out, good. In for 5, drive them out. In for 6, drive them out. In for 7, drive them out. In for 8, drive them out. Keep them wide. If you need a breather, you take a breather. Otherwise, we pulse up. For 8, drop down. For 7, really long arms. Take up space, stretch. For 6, push for 5, push for 4, good. Push for 3, good. Push for 2, nice. Push for 1. We're not done yet. We're almost done. From here, we're going to take a breather. Take a breather whenever you need to take a breather. From here, we're going to drive our arms down and back up for 1, 2, back up for 3, back up, let's go for 4, back up, let's go for 5, back up, let's go for 6, back up, let's go for 7, back up, let's go for 8. I'm going to give you a little breather here, shake it out because the next one's a little bit harder, then we're going into our punches and then you're done with this whole section. Arms are coming up here and we're just going to drive forward and back. Let's go for 8. This is going to burn and back for 7. Burn and back for 6. Use your tummy muscles. Good. Drive for 5 and back. Drive for 4 and back. Drive for 3. Hey, and back. Last 2. Drive, squeeze back. Last 1. Drive, squeeze back. Dumbbells on your legs and into punching. No. Grab hold of your weights. You've got these. Now I'm going to give you a breather, but with your punching, we go for 1 and 2 and 3. Good. 4. We go for 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. We go for 9 and 10. Punch forward. Hey, we go for 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Keep going. 5. Almost there. 6, 7 and 8. We go for 9 and 10. And rest. Legs go together, glued together. Shoulders down, chest nice and high. We're going to drive forward and back up. So forward and back. That's it. So from the side, we go for 1. Squeeze back. Hit that back. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Good. Squeeze forward and back. Drive forward and back. 4 more for 4. Squeeze back. For 3. Squeeze back. For 2, squeeze back. Last one here, squeeze back and relax. Now from here, we're going to drop down, double legs, shoulders down, chest high. After this section, you'll get a breather. There's actually abs before legs today. So shoulders here, we're going to drop and drive. Let's go for 1. Only 8 here, drive for 2. Good, drop and drive for 3. Long arms, drop and drive for 4. Push up, drop and drive for 5. Push up and drive for 6. Squeeze those abs as those dumbbells come up. 3 more here for 3, drop for 2, drop, push for 1, and drop. Good, almost there. We're just going to kick out to the side. Kick out to the side. Now, as you kick out to the side, hey, that weight turns in, so we hit that tricep. That's it for 1. Just to the side. Try and touch the wall, not to the back, to the side. So straight to the side. Here for 4. Good. 3, 2 and 1. Switch. Now it's intense because I can see everything you're doing. Let's go to the other side. Squeeze for 8 and 7 and 6 and 5. Squeeze for 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Last one here, just so we don't leave them. Our triceps. I know how important they are to you. So we swing back. Drive up. Let's go for 1. Drive up. Let's go for 2. Drive up, let's go in 3. Push up, let's go for 4. Drive up for 5. And drive, let's go for 6. And drive, let's go in 7. And drive, let's go for 8. Almost there. We come here, palms up to the ceiling. Last one here, hey, push up for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And relax. Breathe. Okay, so we have to like stress. It's amazing, isn't it? I know, you're becoming obsessed. You're addicted, it's like a drug. It's terrible. Okay, so from here though, I want you to come down onto our back because before we do our legs, we're actually gonna do some abs now. And whilst we're doing abs, I really wanna focus with you. So on where I want you to feel it and how we're feeling it. So I'm gonna come and have a look, but I'm gonna show you first and we're gonna start off on the mat. Now, what I really want you to focus on is trying to keep the whole way through this section that lower part of your back connected to the mat, which then tells me that these lower abs are engaged. It's fine if it occasionally comes up, but if it does start to come up too much, just lower. When we're up here, you can lower yourself down, but I'll talk you through. Let's start off here. Legs are going to be, feet are flat on the mat, chin away from your chest, hands behind your head, and we're going to just crunch up for 8 crunches. So crunch up for 1. Oh, hey, sorry. Okay, now I can see you crunch up for 1 and down. Crunch up for 2 and down. Coming up as high as you can for 3. Trying to keep that lower back connected for 4. Good, come up for 5. Nice, come up for 6. Good, come up for 7. Nice, come up for 8. Good, we're going to come up here now for 9, and we're going to pulse at the top here for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All the way down now. Take a quick breath, and we're going to come up for 8 crunches again. Let's go for 8 and down. 8, so 8 full, and then 8 pulses, 2. Let's go for 3. Good, let's go for 4. Nice, let's go for 5. Good, let's go for 6. Good, let's go for 7. Nice, let's go for 8. Hold at the top here now. Hold at 8. Come up to the top as high as you can, and we pulse for 8, 7, 6, 5. Good, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Arms are going to come back long behind our head, and we're going to come here. We're going to go for 8 crunches here, taking a big circle, and then on the 8th one, we're going to pulse forward for 8. 2 sets. So when you're ready, arms are long behind your back, making sure that lower back is connected to the mat. Your abs are engaged. Take those arms wide. Let's go for 1 and down. For 2, coming up as high as you can. Keep breathing. Let's go for 3. And down, good, and coming up for 4, and down, coming up for 5, and down, coming up for 6, good, and down, come up for 7, brilliant, come up for 8, hold at the top, and we pulse with our arms by our side here for 8, arms get 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, all the way down. Take a quick breather here, in through your nose, out through your mouth. Let's come up for 8 again. Second set. Come up for 8 and wide. Come up for 7 and wide. Come up for 6 and wide. Come up for 5 and wide. Come up for 4 and wide. Come up for 3. Good. Come up for 2. Nice. Last one here. Come up. Hold here. Pulse forward now for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest and relax. Quick breather. Take a quick breather. We're going to take that right leg nice and long, and you can support your head now with your right hand. We're going to take our left arm nice and long, and from here, abs are going to be really nice and tight, and we're going to crunch up to our leg for 1. Come down. Crunch up for 2. Come down. Crunch up for 3. Come down. Come up for 4. Nice. Coming up for 5. Good. Come up for 6. Nice, we're going to get to 8. This is 7. One more here. This is 8. Leg stays up. Both hands now supporting your head. Shoulders and upper back off the floor. Abs nice and tight. We lower that leg and we bring it up. Deep breath in as it goes down. Exhale as it comes up. Let's go for 8. Good, keeping those shoulders and upper back as high as you can off the mat, unless it feels too much. If it feels too much, you lower yourself down to the mat and you just do the leg. We've got another 3. Good, we've got another 2. Nice, last one here. Good, that leg comes down, other leg extends. We support our head now with our left hand, so left leg is extended. We take our right hand and we crunch up to our left leg for 1. Great, for 2. Hey, it's the opposite hand to the opposite leg. Yes, for 3. Good. For 4. Nice. Come up for 5. Good. Come up for 6. Nice. Come up for 7. Good. Come up for 8. Now support your head with both hands, and this leg drives down and up for 1. Drives down and up for 2, drives down and up for 3. Stay connected for 4. Good. Almost there for 5. Drive down for 6. Drive down for 7. One more here for 8. Leg comes down long. The other leg comes down to meet it. Let's lower our upper body down onto the mat. Taking a quick breather here, and then hands behind our head, and we're gonna glue our legs together, jump our feet in, jump our feet out. So let's go for 8, jump out, jump in, heels tap each time, heels tap down to the floor for 1, bring them in, good, for 2, it's almost a slide with a jump, bring them in, good, for 3, drive out, keep those abs tight, drive out for 4, good, bring them in, drive out for 5, bring them in. Keep that upper back off the mat as much as you can. Good. 2 more here. Drive out for 1 and in. Drive out for 2 and in. Jump those legs out. Rest them on the mat. Abs are nice and tight. Chin away from your chest. We're going to go for 8 crunches here. So we just crunch up for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We rest. And what we're going to try and do is, you might want to have a look at this, is we're going to try and do circles now. So we're going to come up and we're going to circle. We're going to do a circle for 8 one way, then we're going to do a circle for 8 the other way. Okay, so when you're ready, 3, 2, 1, circle one way for 1, 2, coming up as high as you can, 3, good, 4, good, 5, nice, 6, good, let's go 7, let's go 8. Good, relax. And now we're going to go 8 the other way, and we're done on your abs, and we're coming up into your legs. Crunch up as high as you can, and the other way for 8, 7, 6. Let's go 5. Let's go for 4. Let's go for 3. Let's go for 2. Let's go for 1. Relax, lie down, arms long, legs long. Take a deep breath in. Breathe in, breathe out. Grab your legs to your body. Squeeze them in, squeeze them in, squeeze them in, squeeze them in. And I want you straight back up. Hey, no time to rest. How was that on your abs? Was that okay? Do you feel it? Huh? Yeah, that's basically what I want you to feel, because then I know that you're using those muscles, and at some point it's going to almost feel bruised in your ab muscles, because it's going to feel like you're really working them, but we've got to get deep inside them, like, to make them work. And it's good, it's fine if it feels bruised, then I know that you're working them, but that's good. Okay, so coming into our legs now. Now, if you want to use your 3s, you can. It's up to you, but we're going to grab our dumbbells, and if you, at any point in our leg section, if you need to rest, you rest. If at any point, if you need to change your weights, you change your weights. So grabbing our weights, our first move, I'll show you first, is going to be a lunge, a squat with a bicep curl. We're going to step into that squat. Shoulders down, chest nice and high. We're going to go in for 8 here. So we step and we curl for 1. So nice and controlled. If the 3s feel too much, take them down. Squeeze for 2. Arms nice and long. Squeeze for 3. Step back, arms nice and long. Drive that bum back and try and put all the weight in your heels. Let's go for 5 and down, squeeze up. Let's go for 6 and squeeze up. 2 more here. Let's go for 7. Good. Last one here. We go for 8. We step back. We step into our lunge position, squeezing your weights together. Shoulders down, chest high. We're going to come down and pulse. So we're going to go for 1, 2, 3, good, 4, 5, good, 6, 7, and 8. Step into center here. From here, we're going to breathe. Take a breather if you need a breather. Are you all right with the 3s? Okay, so from here, we're going to step and kick forward, okay? Good, so let's go for 8. Shoulders down, chest nice and high, and we step, we curl, we come back, we kick forward for 1. Good, we step and curl, we come back, we balance, we kick them forward for 2. As you drive that leg up, focus on those abdominal muscles, lock them on. Everything we're doing, we're using our abs as well for 3. I want to get as much in as possible. Drop down, kick forward for 4. Brilliant. Drop down, kick forward for 5. Good. And drop down, kick forward for 6. Nice. Drop down, kick forward for 7. Good. Drop down, kick forward for your last one. 8. We're going to rest our legs in between because we actually have the other side to do. We're just going to do some punches. So top corner with your 3s, 16 punches when you're ready. 3, 2, 1. Let's go for 1. Are they too much with the 3s? Do you want to go down to the 2s? 4. Good. 5. Nice. 6, 7, 8. Good. 9 and 10. 6 more for 6 and 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Okay. Breathe. Shake it out. You can grab some water after this side, okay? Shaking it out, stepping to the other side now. So we step in, sorry, hold on. We step into our lunge, our squat, and we bicep curl. Okay, for 1. No kick yet. We've got squats with the curls, pulses, and then with your kick. Eager beaver. Shoulders down, chest high. Let's go into a squat. For 1. Come up. Good. Let's go for 2. Come up. Nice. Weight in your heels. Really long with those biceps. Dumbbells come all the way down. So it's nice, long, and slow movements. Good. Let's go for 6. Coming in. Let's go for 7. And in. We're going to go for 8. Back in. Dumbbells come together. We step out into our squat. We drop down deep and we pulse for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We step back, shoulders down, shake it out, and now we step, now we kick. So from here, we step and curl, and we come back, and we kick for 1. We step and curl, and we come back, and we kick for 2. Step and curl, come back, and kick for 3. Step and curl, come back and kick for 4. Nice. Drop down. Kick for 5. Good. Drop down. Kick for 6. 2 more here. Hey, you're doing amazing. And then just 1 little leg section. Good. Last one here. No. 1 more here. 1 more here. Drop and kick. Okay, punches. Let's go. Keep the shoulders down. Chest nice and high. 16. Cross corner. Let's go for 1 and 2. And 3. In another month, you'll know everything. When I say cross corner, you'll be doing it with your eyes shut. Good. For 7 and 8. In 9 and 10. Let's go for 6 and 5 and 4 and 3. Reach up for 2 and 1. Dumbbells down. Take a breather. Grab some water. You're allowed a water break. We've got 1 more leg section. I can see it. I can see the dip. Amazing. But hey, listen, you need to promote me. You need to push me. I'm trying to push in London, but it's so hard. I haven't really done too much. Huh? Just tell people to come. I do, I know, but I need more pushing. Hold on, I can't hear you. Wait, anyway, we can't do this now. Phone down. You don't have time for this. Right, grab your dumbbells. I would stay now, hey, with your, I just got 2 messages for people that didn't come. Okay, shoulders down, chest high. I would stay with your 3s, I think, for this. I think you're fine. We're doing low reps. So we're going to start off, again with a curl. We're going to do a curtsy lunge and a curl. But listen to me. Whilst I've got you here, I really want to show you, whilst I've got you on your own, with our curtsy lunge, we want long, lean legs. You've got beautiful legs. They're long. So you really want to, as you're working with them, you want to lengthen them. They're long compared to your body. Okay, so you really want to lengthen that leg and curl. So instead of doing a short one, you do a long one. Okay, so shoulders back, chest nice and high. We're going to go into 8 curtsy lunges with our curls. So for 1, push back, nice and strong. For 2, good, push back, beautiful, that's it. For 3, long legs, push back. It's hitting that glute, that stabilizing leg, the leg that's not moving is really getting in there. That's where I want you to feel it, in this bum. Keep going. For 5, good, keep going. For 6, nice, keep going. For 7, good, keep going. For 8, lovely, come back to center, shake it out, and then we're going to push down into our curtsy lunge. We're going to squeeze our weights together, and we're going to pulse. Shoulders back, chest high. Good posture for 8, 7, 6. Good, burning. 5, I know it's killing me. For 3, for 2, for 1. Pushing back here. Shake it out. Do whatever you need to do to your legs. And then our final move in this circuit is from here. We're going to drop down here, and we're going to pulse up and down. Drop down for 1. Drop down for 2. Drop down for 3. Drop down in 4. Drop down in 5. Drop down in 6. Good, hey, drop down for 7. Last one here. For 8, relax, dumbbells down. All Exactly the same on the other leg. Now the problem is, the leg that's been stabilizing, that's going to work now, has been doing so much work. It's going to be hard, but we've got to get this through. So, when you're ready, grab your weights. Amazing, you've done this whole leg section with the threes. And I think that's what you should try and do, legs with the threes, because we do less reps on the arms. And when we're doing hundreds of these, even I use the twos, because it's just too much. Okay, shoulders down, chest nice and high, and we step, curtsy and a curl for 1. Back to here. Curtsy and a curl for 2. Good. Back to here. Let's drop down for 3. And back to here. The girl who normally comes, just you two on Tuesday, just text me. Let's go for 4. It is just you two. I need to build up this. I need to build up every class. Keep going for 4. Nice. 4 more here, hey. In 4. Lovely. Squeeze for 3. Good. Squeeze for 2. Nice. Last one here. Squeeze for 1. Come back here, getting ready for our pulses. We go into a nice long curtsy. We squeeze our dumbbells together and we pulse for 8, 7, 6. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Coming back to center. Last one here. We go. You're nearly done and your legs are done. Long curtsy. Dumbbells up on your shoulders. We drop and drive for 1. Drop. I'm doing this class again after you, hey. Drive for 3. Drop. Drive for 4. Drop. Drive for 5. Drop. Drive for 6. 2 more. Drive for 7. Drop. Drive for 8. And you're done. Dumbbells down. Well done. You've got through the worst of it. We're coming down onto your back. Make sure you've got your threes close by, because we're actually going to do a bit of chest today, so working the upper body. So I want you to come down onto your back. Yes, move your camera so I can have a look what's going on. So coming down to your mat, I'm going to show you what we're going to start off with. We're going to be in our glute bridge here, and we're just going to start off first in a glute bridge. I'll talk you through it, and then we're going to push up into our single leg glute bridge. Dumbbells come up over our chest. Knuckles are to the ceiling and we bend and press. That's our chest press. And our chest flies, we turn our dumbbells in, soften through the elbow, and we come out wide. So we're going to do both of those moves. If the 3 feels too much on any of them, come down to it. Oh, good. Okay, good. Yeah, I think for the flies, I'm not sure where you are on your chest yet because we haven't done so much. So try with the 2 and see how it feels. So starting off, just hands by your side, no weights at all, pushing up into your glute bridge. If you can, try and take those toes up and off the mat. So you're on your heels. So all the weight is in the back of your legs and your bum. Push up. Let's go for another 5. Squeeze up. Push up for 4. Squeeze up. Push up for 3. Squeeze up. Push up for 2. Squeeze up. Push up for 1. Roll down to the mat. Take a breath, and then we're going to push up into your glute bridge and lift one leg up and off the mat. So we're on a single leg glute bridge. All of the pressure in one glute. We take our dumbbells up nice and long, above your chest. Try and keep them nipple line. Knuckles are looking at the ceiling, and we bend at the elbow, bend through, and drive up. Keep the wrists straight. Hey, don't let the wrists come forward. Your whole arm is straight. Don't let those wrists drop. So, okay, let's go for drop and drive. Keep going. I'm coming to watch you. Drop and drive. Drop and drive. Good for 2. Drop. Excellent. Drive. Squeeze at the top so those dumbbells touch at the top. Take those elbows even wider. Your elbows come wide down here, but not back. Not back. The whole time there's a straight line the whole time. So bring your elbows down to the floor for me a sec. Rest your bum. Bring your elbows to the floor for me. And now bend. Now hold your weights there. And your arms always stay like that. They always stay up, okay? So let's go again. Sorry to be annoying. We're going to do 8. Push up into your glute bridge. Drive your arms up to the top and squeeze them together. That's it. Now I can see your triceps, so I know it's working. Drop and drive for 2, so the arms stay strong. Drop and drive up for 3. Good. Drop and drive for 4. Keep going. Drop and drive for 5. Squeeze at the top. Drop and drive for 6. Drop and drive in 7. Drop and drive for 8. Dumbbells come down. Legs come down. Take a quick breather. Shake it out on your bum. And from here, dumbbells are going to rest. I want you to take your leg, The leg that was supporting you, so the leg that was up now stays down, and then we take the other leg and we cross it over. Hands by your side, and we're going to go into a glute bridge for 10. Push up, drop down. For 9. Push up, drop down. Good. For 8. Push up, drop down. Push for 7. Good. Push up for 6. Good. Push up for 5. Nice. Push up for 4. Good. Push up for 3. Lovely. Push up for 2. One more here for 1. Take that leg off and across. Roll your bum down to the mat. Take a quick breather. And now we're going to take our dumbbells and we're going to do our flies. And we're going to do it on the other side. But your flies, we're here, arms along. We soften through the elbows. And you're taking them back wide. So you're almost, if I imagine I'm on my back, I'm taking them wide. And then I come back here. Yes, that's it. So drive up. Have you switched legs? Yeah. Switch legs. So the leg that was up before is now down. You have. Okay, great. So pushing up. Let's go for 1 and wide. Let's go for 2 and wide. Let's go for 3 and wide. Drive for 4. Good. Let's go for 5. Nice. And 6. Good. Let's go for 7. Last one here for 8. Dumbbells come down by your side. Now we switch legs. So we cross over. The other leg comes across and we drop down. We push up for 1 and down. Push up for 2. And down, push up for 3. Good, and down, push up for 4. Excellent, down, push up for 5. Nice, push up for 6. Good, push up for 7. Good, push up for 8. Hold it here, take that leg across. Holding your glute bridge, pushing as high as you can for another 10. Bring those toes off the mat for another 10 and 9 and 8 and 7. Let's go 6 and 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Roll down, bring your feet together here, hands by your side. Your last glute bridge, I'm sorry, this is just targeting your that little inner part of your bum and your inner thighs. So hands by your side, abs are nice and tight, and we push straight up. Okay, so when you're ready, push up, but really squeeze those glutes. Push up for 1 and 2, nice and high, good. Pushing up for 3, excellent. Push up for 4, good. Squeeze up for 5, nice. And squeeze up for 6, good. Squeeze up for 7, lovely. Squeeze up for 8, roll down. We're going to roll over onto our front here. You are almost done, hey. We're almost done. We're going to roll over onto our front. And what I want you to do is we're just going to do some leg raises here. But what I want you to focus on is focus on the fact that there's this little place between your bum and your leg. And I want you to almost imagine you are holding a pencil there. Okay, and you don't want it to drop. So that leg is extended. You're holding the pencil there. And you're going to bring the leg up and down without that lower back coming up. So abs stay tight. We bring the leg up and down for 8. 7, squeeze that pencil, 6, don't let it drop for 5, good, squeeze it up for 4, lovely, squeeze it up for 3, good, squeeze it up for 2, nice, squeeze it up for 1, change into your other leg, leg comes back, drive your hands into the mat, keep the weight on your hands, take that foot, flex it, squeeze your pencil and come up for 1, don't drop your pencil for 2, good, coming up for 3, nice, coming up for 4, good, coming up for 5. Nice, coming up for 6. Good, coming up for 7. Lovely, drive up for 8. And relax. Push back into child's pose. Couple of seconds here. We're coming back on in a couple of seconds. So for 4, 3, 2, come forward. We're going to be in a plank on our elbows. And we're going to be here nice and strong. And we're just going to drop our knees down for 8 pulses. So on your elbows, plank on your elbows. Perfect, abs nice and tight, hips low, and we're going to drop both our knees down. We'll go for 8 and 7 and 6 and 5. Let's go for 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Hold it here, and then we're going to lift up our legs, alternating leg lift for 1 and 2. Good, hey, 3 and 4, let's go for 5. Keep those hips down. 6, bring your bum down a bit. Good for 7. Shift the weight forward to your arms. And 8, drop down, take a breather. Drop down, take a breather. Last 2. Okay, drop down, push back, take a breather. Now toes tucked under, pushing up, abs nice and tight, holding here. And we're going to just finish off. We're going to shift our weight forward and back. Roll forward, good, and back. Keep those hips low. Good. Let's go for another 5 and 4 Let's go for 3 and 2. Let's go for 1. Knees down, push back, final plank. Pushing up nice and high in your plank here. Abs are nice and tight. And we're just going to take our legs. We're going to, hold on, let me just move my weights out of the way. This is it. We're just going to take our weights out for 1. Our legs for 2. We're going to go for 20 here to finish off, okay? Hey, and then you're done. On your palms, pushing up as high as you can. Abs nice and tight. Let's drive that leg out for 1, 2, 3. Shift the weight to your hands. 4, 5, and 6. Let's go for 7 and 8. Let's go for 9. Halfway. Let's go for 10 and 9. Drive your hands into the mat. 8, 7. It's hurting. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Center. Drop down. Push back into your child's pose and breathe. I know why I couldn't hear you before, because my volume was low. Now I'm hoping, well, no, it wasn't actually. Push back into your child's pose and breathe, hey. Breathe. Well done. I can see Harrison there in the corner. They're so good. They get up, they do their own thing. No, they don't. They're still in their pajamas. Okay, so from here, hey, I just want us to just do another glute stretch. We did it yesterday, but it's really important. We're really working your bum a lot. So push back. But it's really important we work our bums, because our bums go south and we don't want that. So stretch through your bum and breathe. And when you're ready, bring the other leg down, switch into the other leg, stretch through, bring it towards you. And legs come down. We're just going to extend our legs long, extend your arms long, reach up, stretch up, stretch, 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 and then coming up, rolling over onto our front, and we're just going to go into our cat-cow, so coming over. Very good, Harrison. Coming over here, hands into the mat, we drop down, and we push up. Drop down, stretch, and then push up and stretch through your back. Drop down, stretch, push up, stretch. Back to center, pushing into your downward dog, and we're going to just drop heel to heel. So just walk it out a little bit, walk it out, heel to heel. We've worked those legs. The last 2 days, hey, you've worked your legs a lot, a lot, a lot. The last 3 weeks, you've worked your legs a lot, a lot, a lot. And when you're ready, both heels down to the floor, hands to your feet or feet to your hands, hang down nice and low, grab your elbows, hanging heavy, breathing whilst you're down here and rolling up with a nice deep breath, rolling up, 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 roll up, reach up to the top of, touch the sky. Coming over to one side, feeling that pull in your side. Really stretch, stretch, stretch. And then breathe, reaching up. Instead of doing your tricep, hey, do your, stretch that arm, pull it forwards just so we open up through here. And then we're going to do your tricep, yeah. And staying on that same side into your tricep now. So now stretch your tricep. Yay!